gang, what y'all on? Happy mother New Year. You know what I'm saying? What is y'all on, gang? January 1st, 2025. It's a whole new year, man. We made it. We made it. You know what I'm saying? We made it to 2025, man. You feel me? Snax on Sports. I'm back with another one. I ain't got no topic or nothing like that. I just wanted to tap in with y'all for the New Year's. See what y'all on. Gang. You feel me? I like saying that. You know what I'm saying? Just tapping in, man, and just, you know what I mean, wanted to do a random live on what it's looking like for the NBA and for the NFL going into 2025. You know what I'm saying? NFL season is all the way turned up right now. You feel me? Because we getting ready to start the playoffs in a week. So, you feel me? That's you already know. You already know what the fuck going on with that one. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. Motherfucker just fucking with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And trying to, just trying to see what y'all on, man. Y'all see me? I ain't doing too much. Nah. What we got though? NFL. Man. Let's start out with my Niners, with my beloved Niners. Messi or Ronaldo? Man, I don't even know, bruh, because I'm not really too familiar. You know what I mean? I let's say I fuck with both of them. Let's just say that. I fuck with Messi and Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? Whoever got the most money. Yeah. Nah, not just who got the most money, but whoever got the most championships. You know what I'm saying? That's who I fuck with. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Turn my hotspot on. Yeah. Yeah, Messi or Ronaldo, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And Tabanico, what's going on, man? Give me some sports topics. Give me some sports topics to talk about right now, man. I ain't really got nothing in particular right now. I could go in and I could say this. You know what I mean? We going into the playoffs. Team I root for, San Francisco 49ers. We out of it, and so we getting ready to just, you know what I'm saying, start this next season for us and see how we can come back stronger next year. So it's all good. I'm already to moved on. You know what I mean? I'm ready for the playoffs. I'm ready for the NFL playoffs to start and to see who's gonna win it. You know what I mean? I got a few teams and people I still want to root for. I wouldn't mind even, so now that the Niners is out and we're gonna be getting ready for next season. Out of the teams that's remaining that I wouldn't mind seeing, win is I wouldn't mind seeing the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be ultra dope. I know the Cincinnati Bengals need a lot of help in this last week in order to get into the playoffs, but if they were to somehow get in, I fuck with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. I wouldn't have a problem seeing the Bengals win a Super Bowl. In the NFC, I wouldn't have a problem with. I would love to see the Detroit Lions win it all. You know what I'm saying? As a Niner fan, the Green Bay Packers are somewhat one of our longtime rivals, I guess you could say. But with the team that they got and Jordan Love, I like Jordan Love. I wouldn't mind seeing them win a Super Bowl. Who else? I wouldn't mind seeing the Chiefs win another one. I don't have nothing against it. I just don't want them to win another one because I don't want them to win 3 in a row. You know what I'm saying? But if they were to do it, I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I ain't really tripping like that. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see somebody else win it this year. You know what I'm saying? The Bills, I'm not. Once again, I ain't got nothing against the Bills, against the Buffalo Bills. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just don't want to see them win it. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen, is something about him that I know he's a great quarterback, but I just don't like him. The thing I don't like is that they put certain quarterbacks on a certain level or on a certain pedestal, and they ain't done shit. Like, I understand y'all want Josh Allen to be this and to be that and blah 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 blah. And I'm not saying he's not a good. He's a good quarterback. He's a great quarterback, but he still hasn't done anything really at all. He ain't done shit. He ain't got no individual accolades, no MVPs. He ain't been to the Super Bowl, so he ain't won no Super Bowl. So what has he really done? Besides establish himself as as a great quarterback. But they like to say, I say this because it'd be a lot of comparison. Out here in the Bay Area, it's this thing with Brock Purdy, and you know what I mean. He got this is the off season for him to be paid and stuff like that. And with the down season that the Niners have had, it's all this fugazi ass talk about should he get paid and all this other shit. Of course he should get paid. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's proven enough. Went to the fucking Super Bowl. Like, of course he should get paid. You know what I mean? It's the going rate for a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get paid anywhere from $50 to $60 million, and he should. You know what I mean? They owe him back pay. He far surpassed that motherfucking contract that, you know what I mean, that he playing on. But the thing is, like, oh, well, is he a this? Is he a that? Is he a Patrick Mahomes? Is he a Josh Allen? I'd be like, is he a Josh Allen? The fuck is Josh Allen? Like, Brock Purdy done more than Josh Allen in fucking 2.5 years and shit. What the fuck? So that's the only thing that be confusing me. I understand they want to put Josh Allen on the Patrick Mahomes level. You know what I'm saying? And I guess all of the physical tools, he got them and all that. But what the fuck does it mean if you can't win when it counts in the playoffs? That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about how far you can throw the ball, how fast you can, how big you are, your stature and all that. You know what I mean? You got all the physical tools, you a specimen and all that, and you hard to bring down, and I don't give a fuck about none of that if it doesn't translate into winning in the playoffs. The fuck? The greatest quarterback of all time is a motherfucker that they said ain't athletic at all. So what does it really fucking matter? I give a fuck who win. I don't give a fuck about because you look good and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be my only thing with Josh Allen. And because of that, I don't want them to win. I want that nigga to keep struggling. You know what I mean? Because I want to hear what the fuck they gonna say after his ass get bounced out in the playoffs this year. What they gonna say? What type of excuses they gonna give this nigga? You feel me? You know. So, but yeah, so who we got? So in the AFC, you got the Ravens there, you got the Chiefs there, you got the Bills there. I believe you got the Texans there because I think they're going to win their division. And then let me see here. Let's look at it. NFL standings. Standings. All right. Yep. Texans, Ravens, Chiefs, Bills. And then Chargers. The San Diego Chargers. Jim Harbaugh. That's my guy. You know what I mean? I'm definitely rooting for the I said the San Diego, the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm definitely rooting for them. Jim Harbaugh is my favorite coach, outside of my own coach, Kyle Shanahan, but I love Jim Harbaugh. So I'll be rooting for them. Looking at the playoff picture right now. So right now in the AFC, Chiefs are the 1 seed, the Bills are the 2 seed, the Ravens are the 3 seed, and the Texans are the 4 seed, the Steelers are the 5th seed, and the Chargers are the 6th seed with one position with there's one available playoff spot left. So it's either going to go to the Broncos. This is the AFC. It's either going to go to the Broncos or the Dolphins or the Bengals. So if the Broncos win, they're in. If the Broncos lose, then that gives the Dolphins and the Bengals a chance. Okay. I hope the Bengals get in, man. It'll just be better if the Bengals get in. I know it's going to be harder for them because they're going to need the Broncos to lose, and they're going to need the Dolphins to lose. So the Jets are going to have to beat the Dolphins, and the Jets are god awful. And then the Chiefs are going to have to beat the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the Chiefs want no part of it. I'm not saying they don't want no. I'm not going to say they don't want no part of it, but they are the two-time defending champions. Back to back. But I'm just saying, like, Cincinnati and Joe Burrow always have something for the Chiefs. So I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow or another let the Broncos win. You know what I'm saying? So that way they ain't even got to worry about that. Because if KC wins the game, then they're putting themselves in a predicament and situation where they could possibly play the Cincinnati Bengals in the playoffs. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to go up against Joe Burrow? I know you got Patrick Mahomes, but I wouldn't even want to play around with that. And then so in the NFC, right now the Lions are the number 1 seed. The Eagles are the number 2 seed. The Rams are the number 3 seed. The Buccaneers. Oh, what? The Buccaneers are the number 4 seed. The Vikings are the number 5 seed. The Washington Commanders are the number 6 seed, and the Green Bay Packers are the 7th seed. Let me see. Okay, the Buccaneers and the Falcons, though. The Buccaneers and the Falcons are, depending on what happens this week, this upcoming week, the final week, that's going to determine who is the winner of the NFC South. So the way they got it kind of like, the way they got it mapped out here looks kind of weird, but yeah. In the NFC, I wouldn't mind seeing Detroit Lions get it, win the Super Bowl. I wouldn't mind seeing the Vikings win the Super Bowl. Wouldn't mind seeing the Packers win the Super Bowl. Wouldn't mind seeing the Washington Commanders win the Super Bowl. Don't want to see the Eagles win the Super Bowl. Just don't want to because I don't like them. Don't want to see the Rams win the Super Bowl. That's a division foe. You know what I'm saying? So, they ain't going to win it anyway, but don't want to see them win it. And Yeah, that's basically it. Out of the teams that are left, as long as to me, as long as the Eagles and the Rams don't win, Eagles or the Rams don't win it, I'm good. You feel me? And in the AFC, as long as the Bills, really the Bills, as long as the Bills don't win it, I ain't tripping. And kind of the Chiefs. But like I said, I really don't got nothing against the Chiefs. Even though we done lost our 2 Super Bowls to them. But I ain't got nothing against them. I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want them to win a third in a row. You know what I mean? But if they do, I wouldn't. Like if the Bills were to win the Super Bowl, I would be like, damn, I ain't want them bitch ass niggas to win it. I wouldn't be like that if the Chiefs won it. But that's where we at with the NFL, man. In the playoff picture right now, it's gonna be ill. I think it's gonna be a dope. I think it's gonna be a dope playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I hope and pray and wish, even though it's probably not probable, is that I hope that the Bengals somehow find a way to get into the playoffs. I'd rather see them there over the Dolphins or the Broncos. Just would. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then from there I'll be good. You know, but that's how we looking at the NFL, you know what I mean, in the playoff picture coming up, and we'll see between the Lions and the Vikings. We'll find out Sunday night who's going to be the number 1 seed. But yeah, playoffs start next week, so it's gonna be interesting. I will be watching every game to see who comes through and who chokes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's put up a shut up time now. Now, NBA. My Golden State Warriors. Listen, man. The Warriors are who they are, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're a mediocre team. You know what I'm saying? And everybody want to talk about this, talk about that, talk about who to trade, this and that, and win another one for Steph and this and that. Like, bro, the reason why the team has struggled the past 15, 16, 17 games is because Steph Curry is struggling. That's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple, bro. Like, it's not, if Steph Curry plays better, the team's record is better. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, the star player is not performing to his usual level. You know what I mean? And you know, and that's the reason that, I mean, sure, you could talk about this, you could talk about that, rotations, turnovers, all the, I mean, whatever, you know, missed free throws, you know, lack of being able to get a stop at crucial times. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to talk about, bro. But the biggest reason for me is my beloved Steph Curry, my favorite player. Okay, he's the biggest reason for the Warriors' struggles right now. It's because he's not playing well, and that's just what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? I never understood this whole thing of. Well, I understand it. It's the LeBron James era. You know what I'm saying? It's LeBron James tactics of, you know, when everything is not going right, blame the role player. The role players are the ones that aren't getting it done. Huh? You got these motherfuckers making 40, 50, 60 million dollars a year. But the blame should go to the role player? Nah, the blame need to go to the motherfucker making 40, 50, 60 million dollars a year. Them is your stars. Them is your max players. You know what I'm saying? So it's just be funny to me how any team LeBron James is on, I know I'm talking about the Warriors, Steph Curry, but any team LeBron James is on, you know, with some struggles start, it's the role player. You got to trade some players, the role players and the coaches. That's, you know, that. But when the team is doing well, he get the credit. Nah, I don't do that. that ain't how I do it. You know what I'm saying? You deserve the blame. If you're gonna get the credit when you win it, if you get most of the credit when you win, you get most of the blame when you lose it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be. So, you know, that's my thing. You know what I mean? I'm only saying that and how that relates to Steph is because that's what they, you know, it's a lot of that. Not that is him saying it or him. Obviously, he not saying nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing. But I do be hearing a lot of we, you know, after these, you know, these press conferences after losses, I'll be hearing a lot of, yeah, we ain't playing well and we, yeah, okay, I understand that the team, but let me hear some eyes. Let me hear some, yeah, I ain't getting it done right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing well. I need to raise my level of play. You know what I'm saying? And I will do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to hear. You know, either way, it ain't really about what I want to hear. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Either way, that's what I look at. Like I said, you can come up with other reasons, you know what I'm saying? And say this and say that. Yeah. About why you think the team ain't playing well. But to me, the main reason is Steph Curry not playing well. You know what I'm saying? And he may be getting to that point, man, to where, you know what I'm saying? He can't carry it like that no more. I'm not saying he's there yet, but the more like this whole season, even the good start. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, he has some moments there, but he still ain't had that typical Steph Curry game. Buddy Hield was the one, you know, carrying a lot of the weight those first 10 to 15 games, you know what I'm saying? And then he's come back down to earth, you know what I mean? But like I said, not saying Steph wasn't playing well during those first 15 games either, because he was, but it still wasn't, you know, like this whole year he hasn't played up to Steph Curry level. Um, so that's just how I look at it, you know. And I think it's infectious. I think if Steph Curry plays better, Buddy Hield starts to shoot better again. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's up to, but I'm just saying, it's just if he plays better, everything else is gonna go better. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing that gotta happen. And obviously ain't nobody gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Steph Curry. But I know it gotta be some talks on the inside about, hey man, Steph, what's going on? You know what I mean? Because it's one of those things to where, okay, it's been like this for a little while now, like you know what I mean? And usually in times like this where there may have been some, a slump for a little period of time or whatever. Usually, Steph Curry come up out of that and boom, he off to the races. But it's seeming like right now, it's like every game, it's like I'm looking at the stats at the end of the night, and it's like Steph, 10 points, 13 points, 11 points, 3 for 14, 4 for 12. You know what I'm saying? 4 for 15. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talked about this earlier in a few other lives about how it just seems like he's just not aggressive enough. You know what I mean? He's waiting too long to get into the game. Like, I don't. So, like I said, man, maybe Father Time may be knocking. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay if it is. Like I said, I'm not going to fully say we there yet, but just keep watching. I'm going to just keep watching this season. They got a game tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's a new year. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if they got a little different energy. You know what I mean? They didn't had a couple days off. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Let's see, man. But I think, yeah, you know what I mean? He plays better. The team will be better. You know what I'm saying? But I ultimately just feel like I've seen enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this team is a second round and out at best, bro. At best. And I would be so pleasantly happy to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is. You feel me? It's Golden State Warriors to the death, man. You know what I mean? But I'm just giving you my honest opinion of what I see. You know what I mean? And I don't see us, them, the Golden State Warriors going anywhere past the second round of the playoffs this year, if they even make it that far. But I'm just saying that's the ceiling. Like Michael Jordan said, the roof is the ceiling. The ceiling is the roof. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at with that, man. It don't matter about who you trade, who you gonna package, and this and that, and blah blah. It don't matter about none of that, bro. Like, it don't matter. Like, it's funny to me it's funny to me that um, as you see now, as a little time is going by, like it's funny to me that you thought you was gonna get rid of uh, Klay Thompson and be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Klay Thompson, bro. You can't sit up there and tell me that in some of these droughts that they didn't had in some of these games over the past 5 to 10 games or whatever, that Klay Thompson wouldn't have came through with some heroics at some point and hit a few shots. And some of those games that we lost would have probably been wins because of that. You know what I'm saying? So you're a worse team without Klay Thompson. And I've been said that. I said, there's a big four here. Any one of the big four that leave and is no longer here, to me, that solidifies the end of the dynasty. It might be still going on, like portions may still be there in place, you know what I mean, still playing or coaching or whatever, but all four of Steph, Klay, Dre, and Steve Kerr have to be there. Any one of them ain't there no more, that's it. I've been saying that. And Klay Thompson, this is he's gone now. This is the first year he's not with the team, and it looks good the first 10, 15 games. But now, as the season is, we've gotten another 15 games on top of that. So now we 30, you know what I mean, to 35 games in, maybe for some teams, 30, 31, 32 games in. Look where Dallas at. Look where we at. Look how Klay has, you know what I mean? He's kind of somewhat, I'm not going to say fully, but kind of a little bit in and out the lineup a little bit. But if you've been paying attention, he's getting a little groove now. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to have a few more Klay type games with regularity. You know what I'm saying? And their team is playing good. You know what I'm saying? So I think what's his name? I think Luka was out with a little injury, you know what I'm saying? But not that the season ended, he'll be back. You know what I mean? If he hadn't already came back, I'm not sure. I ain't been paying attention like that. But I'm just saying. But that's just funny to me that you thought you was gonna let go of Klay Thompson and be a better team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, even if he's not the Klay Thompson of 2018, 2019, it's still Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of the greatest shooters of all time. It's one of the greatest players of all time that has had some of the biggest moments in playoff history that have contributed to winning championships. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one of the clutchest big game players, you know what I mean, of all time. You know what I mean? It's just Klay Thompson. So I always thought it was a bad idea to get rid of Klay. I understand it's a business. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. You know, thinking that, like, come on, man, we see. Ain't no replacement for Klay Thompson. Buddy Hield ain't no replacement for Klay Thompson. He kind of filled in that role a little bit, but you know what I mean? You gotta keep playing like that. You can't just play like that for 10 games and then fall off the map and we don't hear from you no more. And that's what didn't happen. But I know, it's a long season. Buddy Hield gonna get back into He gonna get back into a little groove here at some point. But still, all in all, the first 15 games they went 12-3. Their next 15 games they went 3-12. So they ended up being 15-15. To me, to be honest with you, I think that's about where they should be. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of team I think that they are. You know what I mean? Earlier in a live earlier in one of my past lives, a few lives ago, I had said that I think that the Warriors will win anywhere from between 47, 48 to 52 to 53 games. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm kind of putting that more to about anywhere from about 41 to 43. You know what I'm saying? It's anywhere about 41 to 44. Yeah, for 45, something like that. It would be 45 and 37. Hopefully they can get to that because the way they've been playing is just, they just don't look like a good team right now. But that's where I'm at with them. Cleveland, I got to give it up to Cleveland, man. Cleveland really, they really looking like something. You know what I mean? I wasn't believing at first, but now they keeping this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, Cleveland really got a good team. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be interesting. A Cleveland Cavaliers Boston Celtics matchup in the playoffs. That's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? Because Boston is the champions, but motherfuckers, everybody looking at Cleveland like they the best team right now. You feel me? And then you got Milwaukee with Giannis and Dame. They have started to come on after starting off horrendously, you know what I'm saying? Then they end up coming on. So they back in the thick of things. The Knicks, you know what I'm saying? The Knicks is balling. You know what I mean? The Pacers is always kind of like mid. You know what I'm saying? They good, but just good enough to. But then they were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, but it was I don't see them getting back there this year. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably make the playoffs, get bounced in the first and second round. Mm-hmm. That's the Pacers this year. You know what I'm saying? Miami, I don't even really know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, I don't know. Let me see. I know somebody I ain't think NBA standings. Okay, the Eastern Conference. Okay, the Magic. The Magic is fourth. So Cavaliers 29-4, Celtics 24-9. The Knicks is third, 24-10. Magic fourth, 20-15. The Bucks fifth, 17 and 14. The Heat is sixth, 17 and 14. Hawks, seventh, 18 and 15. Pacers, eighth, 16 and 18. Then you got the Pistons, Bulls, Sixers. Sixers is a huge disappointment. Nets, Raptors, Hornets, Wizards. Yeah, the Sixers are the team that's supposed to be, they're supposed to be up there. We'll see what happens. They in the 11th spot right now. So they one spot out of the play-in, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. That's crazy. But so the East, in the Eastern Conference, man, you got the Cavs, you got the Celtics, you got the Knicks, you got the Bucks. Yeah, you got the Magic. No, I gotta see them a little bit more to, you know what I'm saying? I know they made the playoffs last year too, so you know what I mean? And they gonna make the playoffs again this year. Looks like it. So, I gotta at least give them credit for they're a good team. You know what I'm saying? They're at least showing that they're a good team. You know what I'm saying? But I still gotta see more to really put them in the category of I think that they can contend for a championship or at least for a conference championship. I don't think they're there yet. And even though they got a better record than the Bucks, the Bucks have championship pedigree. You know what I'm saying? They have players that have won championships. You know what I'm saying? That have won a championship. That have done it before. So they know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Then the Heat, so the Heat are in the sixth spot. So I didn't realize that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know what the Heat was doing this year. So with the Heat being in the sixth spot, if they kind of maintain that throughout the year, that's another team you got to watch out for. You just have to, because I know Jimmy Butler and the Heat and Pat Riley, they've been, going back and forth and exchanging words, and Jimmy Butler want to be traded and all that. You know what I'm saying? But Pat Riley said, we ain't trading them, type shit. So I'm just saying, if the Miami Heat end up hanging around and making the playoffs, 5th, 6th, 7th seed, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be a team that you are looking out for, because they'll have Jimmy Butler, and he's done this before. You know what I'm saying? We've seen him turn into fucking Michael Jordan in the playoffs and shit. So you always just got to be cognizant of that. You know what I'm saying? And then the Hawks is 18 and 15, so they doing a little better than what I thought. Then, like I said, the Pacers. You dig? And then now let me check the Western Conference. Thunder's the number 1 seed, 27 and 5. The Grizzlies are surprisingly the 2nd seed at 23 and 11. Then the Rockets are the 3rd seed, 22 and 11. Mavericks are the 4th seed, 20 and 14. Nuggets are the 5th seed, 18 and 13. Clippers, 19 and 14, 6th seed. Lakers, 18 and 14, 7th seed. Timberwolves, 17 and 15, 8th seed. Spurs 17-16. 9 seed. Warriors 16-16. 10 seed. You know. So right now, the Suns is 11, 15, and 17. That's crazy. They done lost 3 in a row. Kings, they just fired Mike Brown 14. So in the West, the top 11 teams all are potential playoff teams. Like they're like, you know what I'm saying? Even though that 11th team is the Phoenix Suns and their record is 15-17, they're still like they're a playoff caliber team, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, the Suns, Warriors, Spurs, Timberwolves, Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Mavericks, Rockets, Grizzlies, Thunder. It's just too many teams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's, you know, that's pretty much it, bro. I just want to come say, you know what I mean, Happy New Year to all my people. You know what I mean? I'm over here getting tired. I done blew. I done celebrated, smoked, drank, ate. You know what I'm saying? I've been living a good life. You feel me? And I'm over here falling asleep. So on motherfucking live. So I'm gonna run this back and laugh. But yeah, I just wanted to come holler at y'all. You feel me? Tap in, man. Snax on Sports. I'll be back with another one. Yeah, it is.